How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews, back for yet another review. Triple IPA time. Triple, not single, not double. Triple IPA time in the form of Other Half Brewing's All Green Everything. I think I've had this before, but I don't remember. So my chances are I didn't. I've had quite a few Other Half offerings, especially as of late. I'm ripping through a bunch of Other Half reviews because I was sent a nice, awesome Brooklyn-based beer mail from my buddy Tom out in Brooklyn. Thank you very much, Tom. And this was in there, so kind of just chugging along, ripping through them, and yeah, let's dive in. As far as what it says in the can, Other Half, all green everything, triple IPA, 10.5% alcohol by volume. That's pretty much it, other than brewing information and government warning stuff. Yeah, I dig the can. I mean, the layout, super simple, to the point, not much else to it other than what's going on. The color green is awesome. I just dig it. Simplicity can go a long way, and this is super simple in a really good way. So, there you go. Dive in. Triple IPA, 10%. Let's see where this sucker lands. Well, you can tell first off, just based off of this pour and the color of the beer, you're dealing with a triple IPA, because in order to get to triple IPA land, you got to use malt, and when you use malt, it gets darker. No matter how light you want to keep it, unless you're some kind of weird wizard, as some brewers are. Getting super sweet honey from this distance. Pinky finger, just south of khaki. Nice creaminess, a little bit of rockiness in the middle. Pretty deep bubbles, and by deep bubbles I mean you can actually see into the bubbles. They're not too big, but they're like cleaning the glass and let me like look into the bubbles themselves. And color wise, I mean, it's hazy. It's hazy, but it is dark. Color wise, what does this look like? Apple cider. That's what it looks like. It looks like OG apple cider, like the kind you would buy in like little plastic jugs that you would pick up at a supermarket in like Amish land or up by me in the supermarkets by me that have them during the season, during apple season. Totally looks like apple cider. So yeah, let's get a nose on her. I'm getting a really nice kind of like rich caramel with a touch of honey. I said honey from a distance. I think I was thinking caramel at this point. Getting caramel, touch of honey. I'm getting a nice earthy hop in there too. A bit of like a nice earthy, I don't want to go floral on it. I just want to go straight up earth. You're getting notes of stone fruit in there. Subtle, subtle citrus. And that's that. It smells like it's a scary beer. It smells like the nose is going to be a bit subdued, and either it's going to pop in the mouth or it's going to be just as subdued in the mouth, and that 3% was it? 5% is going to be hidden super well to the point where it's going to be roofing a glass. So let's find out. Cheers. Somewhere in between, actually. This is cold. I've been keeping my beers in my regular fridge as of late, just because the way my back porch functions, my beer fridge is just, it gets so cold back here. It's not insulated, and it's kind of like an off back room, so I just can't keep my beers back here. So keep it in my regular fridge, and it's a little bit colder. Probably, I'm guessing this is right around 40 degrees. I think if it was a little bit warmer, there might be a little bit more coming out of it. But, I mean, it's very in the vein of your atypical triple IPAs. It's not getting to the point where it's like a 120-ish level, but it's definitely getting in those kind of like Thomas Creek Up the Creek, or your Devil Dancer level kind of triple IPAs, to where it kind of takes over. It's like a pseudo barley wine. Not necessarily American barley wine, because you are getting chock full of hops in there. In this case, there's a ton of earthiness. You're getting a little bit of stone fruit, subtle citrus. It's a lot of earthiness and definitely floralness in the actual taste itself, and almost taste potpourri in it a little bit for me. But the malt base is so big that it's giving you something that is pseudo barley wine-esque. Really nice mouthfeel to it. Yeah. It's dank is what the word is. It's green, it's dank, but it's not that super over-the-top oniony dank. When I talk about like that super dankness, it's almost like rotten onion or rotten garlic or rotten shallot, like the point where it's like overly ripened. This is a bit fresher dankness. It's more of a green onion or a green shallot or a green garlic, to where it's like a brighter, newer, cleaner, greener kind of dankness that kind of just tastes of earth. So you get the kind of earthy hop combined with that super green dankness. It just makes for something that is a bit more brighter and more positive as far as the hop goes, instead of a more ripened, dirty-esque point to it, I guess you would say. It's cool. I like it. But I've never been a huge Triple IPA fan. It's sans 120, but that's totally out in left field when it comes to Triple IPAs. And this is something I actually like to age. This is relatively fresh. It is less than a month old. And I would love to see this beer with about a year or two on it. The ABV, the hops that are coming through it in about a month, or within this past month, are nice, but they're not showcasing or blowing me away with any kind of flavor profile that I'm like coveting that time is gonna ruin. I think this might age into something kind of weird in a really fucking good way. So I really need to get another one of these, sit on it for a year, and do it side by side, because I think this is an ageable beer. I think this beer is going to age pretty fucking cool. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better triple IPAs I've had as of late. Default, yes, because I haven't had that many, but in general, like I said, I'm not a big triple IPA guy, so it's kind of like, it's nice, but it doesn't really do it for me all that much. Would I buy it again? Yes, obviously. I want to buy some more just to age out and see what happens. Value and availability, fucking, you have to go to the other half to get it. And their price point usually isn't too craptastic, so take that with a grain of salt. And let me just say, if you like wobbly like this. Thomas Creek Up the Creek, which I think is one of the better, they call it Extreme IPA. I call it basically a pseudo-American barley wine that I dig. So that's my favorite, what I would classify as a triple IPA. But it's very in that Devil Danger kind of vein. So if you're into those kind of triple IPAs, or you're like 120, you want something a little bit smaller, not as robust, you'd definitely be into this, because that's what it's giving you. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. Massive beers in all 4 of those places. Go to those other places and follow and like and all that fun stuff. Excuse me. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice triple IPA right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.